Complexity's turn to pick.
Hello everybody and welcome back into the Dota 2 Canada Cup Season 6 playoffs. We are here with the winner bracket quarterfinal, or rather semifinal I believe actually, between Complexity and Shazam. In this best of 3 series, winner will move on, loser will go down to the loser's bracket. And they will compete in, I believe, a best of 3 series. Might be best of 1, I'm not sure. I'm a little bit tired, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is my 8th cast of the day. I've been up since 8 in the morning, and all I've done today is eat and cast, and occasionally use the restroom. So, a lot of Dota today. Complexity, I've already witnessed them win once up against Team Spirit. They had a pretty spirited game, if you will. That's right, I'm great at making jokes. Complexity Gaming will pick up the Leshrac, the Enchantress, and the Brewmaster. On the other side, Shazam will pick up the Witch Doctor and the Lone Druid. We do apologize for being just a bit late, but there was some miscommunication between both of the teams as well as the admins. So we're going to jump right into things here, of course. My name is Martin. Joining me today is Lorca Derp on stats, and of course the Dr. Pepper Wizard Savage himself, Grant. Grant, how are you, Mr. Grant?
Oh, I'm great, dude. It's just good to be here and watch some North American Dota.
I feel the same way.
How about you? I feel the same way. That's good.
I'm pretty happy.
Yeah. How do you feel about there being that is 4 Europeans in this North American game? Interesting, huh?
I mean, it's a little bit less North American than usual, but we still have some good NA players. There's MSS, Loomdun, the stand-in, I guess, full member now for Shazam. Brax.
I'm not sure. I know he just has it because he was their manager coach. I don't know if he's still just a tryout for him, but I know that's why it doesn't say stand-in.
I honestly know.
I'll ask someone. No, Loomdun. If you don't know who he is, he was their coach at Frankfurt on C9. And he's an extreme. He played for Enemy GG, Banana Slamajama's team, and he's actually a really talented support player. So hopefully him combined with SVG can make some plays around the map. And I mean, Complexity is definitely the favorite, probably throughout this whole tournament. Maybe we'll get to see some upsets.
Yeah, they've played a lot of Leshrac. They played it yesterday. They played it earlier today. Both Limp and Swindles have played it before. Brewmaster is very popular with them as well, so I like the idea behind their draft. They also have the Enchantress. There's a lot of damage coming in, good push coming in as well. Shazam will pick up the Lone Druid for themselves. They have pretty good push. They can fall back on the Lone Druid if need be. Complexity will pick up the Night Stalker, interestingly enough, which is kind of surprising. Obviously, Silence is pretty good against some of these support heroes like Witch Doctor and Scareth, but yeah, I imagine Complexity the favorite here. That they are looking to 2-0 this series, but we'll see if Shazam actually get that beat. Obviously, Black is a very good player, but this is a newer team. Obviously, MSS Brax and SVG have been playing together for a while, but the rest of these players have not. So,
yeah, was Black on that LGDN team with Brax?
No, that was only 1437. It was 1437, Pycat, Misery, and one other person that I'm missing right now. I can't remember who it was. G.
I'm trying to look it up.
It was G, 1437, Brax, Misery, and Pycat.
Oh, yeah, Black was on a later thing, yeah, so we'll see how this works out for him, though. Black, obviously, has been on a top-tier team for a long time with Mouse at TI2, moved on. He's been on a lot. He's been in every scene too. So
he's been all over the place.
To the NA scene. Yeah, this might be his first adventure to the North American scene from the Asian and Europeans.
You could argue that him playing with Tinker, right? Was it Tinker? It was Tinker, right? He played with Tinker.
It was Tinker, yeah.
He played with Tinker. You could argue that was kind of an NA adventure, but this is like completely NA. I don't think he ever played in Canada Cup, which is interesting. So.
Yeah, the only thing I remember from them is a promise to qualify for TI5 and a little bit of a rough patch versus this team they're playing right now, Complexity, and Narvi too, if I recall.
Yeah, this is, for Black, he's had quite the journey. He's played for Vici Gaming. He's played for Tinker, as he talked about. He's played for, what else? What else has he played for? He played for, that Chinese team at TI4, I believe. I can't remember what it was called. You know what I'm talking about. It's like
CIS.
Yeah, it was CIS, yeah.
And then Mao's, the GDB team, I forgot he was on that.
That was forever ago, dear lord.
Yeah, I'm looking at every, yeah, he's literally been in every scene. Interesting.
10 seconds.
Fnatic, he played for Fnatic for a period of time, I believe.
And, okay, this is interesting. They have a lone druid. They also have
Turn
3
to pick.
usually support heroes, so it's either a carry Venge or a middle Skywrath. It has to be one of those two now with these
Carry
picks.
Venge is more likely than a mid Skywrath.
Probably Skywrath versus Brew, though. That'd be a decent matchup for the Skywrath, but I mean, one gank from a Night Stalker and Skywrath drops so quick.
Well, I think it's a mid Leshrac. I'm pretty sure. I think this Brew goes into the safe lane or something, and Leshrac is going to be.
We did see
10
it
seconds
yesterday, though.
remaining.
Didn't they do Brew Lesh, and it was Swindle Lesh top and Brew middle?
It might have been, but they did the same thing today. They picked Brew Lesh, and then that time
Oh, did they?
Brew
Okay.
was top and Lesh was mid, played by Limp, and he did pretty well for
Oh,
himself.
so they swap it up. They confuse people. Don't let everyone get a read on them. Smart.
It really comes down to this last pick, I think, which looks to have 10 seconds
10
left on reserve
seconds
time.
remaining.
We'll wait and see.
5 seconds.
All right, that's a
remaining.
Luna.
Radiant team pick.
I see. So it's looking like an. Huh.
I feel like Luna's pretty
Might
good
be a
against the bear.
support Leshrac then. Oh.
Yeah, it is. Jungle Enchantress could be a thing, and then like a 4-position Night Stalker followed by, well, it would actually be a 5-position Night Stalker followed by the Brewmaster played in the offlane, Lesh played in the mid lane. I think
10
you are right
seconds
though. I think
remaining.
this is more than likely a support Leshrac. Obviously, it comes down to who's
5
playing what, and
seconds
we'll wait and
remaining.
see. I mean, Complexity did some really weird stuff today. They picked a roaming support Ricky that turned into a core with Z-Freak today
Reserve
during
time.
Captain's Draft, so I honestly have no idea what they're going to pick next or how they're going to play
And you said
this.
they beat Team Spirit. That's a
Yeah, they went to
a
game
pretty
3.
good win.
They played that Ricky in game number 2, and the Ricky did okay. They just barely lost in game number 2, and then in game number 3. And game number 1, they beat them pretty handily. It was pretty nice. And
Wow, look at how squishy Shazam's heroes are, though.
yeah. I feel like if they get any room to farm on both Limp as well, Limp, the Enchant, and the Luna, we'll probably see some crazy stuff. And it is going to be the support Lesh, which means that this is probably a mid Brewmaster. So that's pretty interesting. It is going to be the Zeus mid, which is probably okay for Black if he doesn't get caught out with a gank. I feel like he could do a pretty good job last hitting and stuff like that.
So has SVG played carry? I did not see their first match with this lineup.
Oh, I
So
have
I
no
mean,
idea.
it's an SVG carry if it is.
That's kind of interesting if that's the case. Brax is... I don't know if he's off lane. I actually have no idea. I honestly don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Dude, yeah, picks have been so like in this patch. We've seen so much different things. This is interesting.
Prepare for battle.
And it looks like he is. Yeah, carry Venge SVG.
Yeah, he's got the Circlet. He's got the Fairy Fire. He's got 2 GG branches. There's a good chance that SVG is playing that carry role. He'll start out with the Magic Missile. On the other side for Complexity, this is a more tried and true Complexity draft, which we know more about just based on seeing more games. And of course, their lineup being the same for a long time. For Shazam, they've obviously switched things up. They'll put Brax to the offlane and the Lone Druid, and then everything else will be pretty standard there on out. So we'll wait and see how this turns out. Complexity on the high ground, waiting to maybe contest this bottom rune spot, and we'll see if a fight breaks out here.
It's a good chance. I mean, both will see each other on the hill most likely. Cole's just hoping one of them makes a poor play and goes up there, but it looks like they won't. Radiant's most likely just gonna back off
30
this rune. It's gonna
seconds to
hurt
battle.
unless the bear holds it for Black.
Yeah, I don't see them contesting this. Who's level 1 is better at this point? You have a Spirit Bear, which is, I guess, kind of fine, but there's plenty of damage from Complexity. Clap. I guess you could enchant, theoretically. Maybe the Lucid Beam, but you don't want to have to scale that up.
Oh,
They're gonna
Cole's
back up.
actually dodging the fight. Yeah, they're gonna go for the top rune, and if he sets the bear to go like block the heroes, he'll just get it for free. Oh, he's gonna break
Oh, it's going to be close.
Battle begins.
Chessie should get this. And he'll pick it up.
Blessings upon
But
a
Black will grab the
loyal
one down
warrior.
at the bottom rune spot, which means that he will be heading mid with some extra gold in his pocket. Already up to 500 some odd gold. He'll be heading to that pretty early bottle coming out, so he's going to have a nice start. And he'll be going up against, obviously, Limp on the Brewmaster, who does not get that rune. He was not able to get there in time. He's got 2 Tangos, obviously a great magic stick pickup. Black is going to go for that Arc Lightning, and this mid lane might be a microcosm of how this game actually goes.
Yeah, he can just run at him with the level 1 Drunken Brawler. Not much Zeus can do unless he wants to use Q and give him stick charges. It's gonna be a rough lane for Zeus.
Yeah, at least at the very start anyway. Maybe it gets better later on down the road. Bottom lane, they get the kill on Z-Freak. Gets caught out, MSS comes through, they pop the cask up, the Magic Missile. It's a very heavy potential kill lane. You have 3 decent nuke spells, plus of course 2 of them disable with magic missile and cast coming in. So nice gank coming out.
Yeah, that was smart. They knew Enchantress was probably out at the big camp getting a creep to bring the lane, so they decided let's go 3v1 on him. Easy kill.
Alright, Limp's gonna bring his bottle out now. He's got a couple of stick charges, so at least just the one. Black is gonna last hit. 6 last hits for Limp though, and this lane, like I said at the very start, is going to go the way of Limp, and it may do so throughout the entire course of the game. Chessie's got 4 last hits to go ahead and pull some of these creeps back, and so he can get some extra farm, and the Lone Druid has 3. I expect this Lone Druid to get farm because guess what? Lone Druid is just a really good hero. And I also expect Swindle to get farm on the Enchantress because that hero is also amazing.
Yeah, and the level 2 Savage Roar, so it's going to be extremely hard to gank Brax. They're probably just going to focus on killing the bear, maybe.
And even that, he could Savage Roar as well. I'd have to do it now. Lucid Beam's going to go. Split Earth comes, and he actually doesn't get off the Savage Roar, and that's 300 gold down the drain. Who picked that up, Hanskin or Chessie? Do you know?
Hanskin.
Yeah, you're right.
He got boots now, yeah, that's so good.
That is great for him. That's gold that he should not have got. They could kill the Spare again, too, pretty quickly. They have Lunar Blessing, which will give them some extra right-click power. They could even rotate another hero if they really want to kill that bear. And then you'd be without a bear for, like, you know, probably 80-some-odd seconds, depending on when they kill the bear. We'll see.
Yeah, this is going to have to... Bottom lane's playing so defensively for Coldo because of that huge kill, and then mid, Teal's rotating. Not really sure what they can do against that Panda.
He's pretty tanky. Maybe with Lightning Bolt they have enough burst damage and a well-placed cast, but he'll probably just push this in. He'll clear out some of the extra creeps. He's already got a 2 CS advantage here. They'll throw out the Lightning Bolt, just try to soften Limp up for maybe rotation, but already you can see the Witch Doctor heading back down to that bottom lane. So yeah, you talked about Swindle. He wasn't doing great in lane. He's actually level 3 now, though, but of course a lot of that has to do with the jungling. Z-Freak not off to that fast start, but the brothers... God, I swear to God, they duel in every game. Every single game. It's Swindle and Z-Freak in the same lane.
But like the dual lanes, especially with them, obviously you're gonna have tons of synergy. Playing, who even knows? They probably played DOS games back when they were kids. They just they got that.
That's actually so true. Yeah, that's like every.
Oh, and Loomden's in trouble bottom.
Loomden's gonna get caught out. Magic Missile will go. Z-Freak, he might be in trouble. Concussive Shot will fly through. They get the Void off, but he's healing up fine. That's another kill going the way, and Swindle has to back up. He can't chase after this kill on Witch Doctor, and he'll stay alive. But well, the Night Stalker will not be so lucky for Z-Freak.
Yep. Just overcommitment on a Witch Doctor this early. That level 1 heal even is so much HP.
So with that, I thought they... Oh, can they get this bear again? The Edict is going. Savage Roar, though! Chessie's got the Lucid Beam, and in 1 second he's going to try to stop the recall, and they get the last hit for Chessie. He has to spend a lot of mana for it. When is the bear resummonable again? He's got it, but he doesn't have the mana for it. He's losing his bear twice, and might even lose it a 3rd time. And he has to wait until he gets mana before he can resummon it. That's going to be at least, you know, 20 seconds or so.
And that's already 600 gold given up from the bear. That's like 5 creep waves. If you get all the creeps, that's an insane amount of gold to give up.
It was split between the 2 heroes, but I don't think they mind either way. They are going to get an Aquila out of it for Chessie, and it's flying up here in a moment. Limp sitting at 22 last hits. He's going to get Lightning Bolt. He needs to be careful, as there is going to be a cask available for Loom. For Loomden, rather.
Young Loom, yeah.
Alright, they're gonna go in. Oh, they tried for it. The cask bounced, but it didn't quite connect up onto Limp, who backed away. He doesn't have a regen. He's gonna Bottle Crow, though, so smart play. We'll get some regen back here pretty soon.
And bottom lane, SVG's having a real good time, especially just with only Night Stalker there and Enchantress going to the jungle.
Yeah, how do you feel about this farming Vengeful Spirit? I feel like she's going to come online faster than the Luna will, but she won't carry as hard in maybe late game. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think with
the Lone Druid?
Aquila,
oh, they got the kill. Hanskin picks up on Brax.
And then 90 more seconds for that bear. That is...
Yeah, that's awful.
Brax is having a rough game.
His 10 last hits, dear lord, they're shutting him down.
Yeah, Vengeful, I think what they want to do bottom now is try to actually take that tier 1 early and just try to secure some space for Braxton by roaming around. Because Vengeful is one of those heroes that is so good early game with a little bit of farm, treads Aquila.
Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance that...
And they have the Zeus ult.
You roam in, you get a swap off maybe if you want to be aggressive. You drop down your Magic Missile. You obviously want to max that out. Treads are already up for him, and just with Treads, you do a lot of damage for a Vengeful Spirit. You could see him last hitting super effectively.
Oh, and Brax could be in trouble again.
Oh, they missed. The Centaur Conqueror comes in, but the neutrals were blocking it up, but instead he'll just take this cannon. Brax is like, I have nowhere to farm. He's got a Quelling Blade. Maybe he's going to try to get an Iron Talon for himself. He might already have one in the bear. I honestly have no idea. So that sucks. He can't farm anywhere, really.
Look at that Sentry Ward. It might run out on the upriver. They had the Radiant could counter, but it's going to run out of time, I think.
13 seconds, and they're not going to get there in time. There's absolutely no way.
And instead, looks like Cole's going to take the first tower. Tom.
They got the edicts. Hanskin has picked it up at level 2. They'll use the glyph. So the damage will be mostly avoided, but still with the Centaur Conqueror and the Cinder Tormentor, this tower should fall with relative ease, and there should not be Deny coming out. They will resummon the bear finally. He could try to go for the Deny here. I don't think that's going to be the case starting too late. And the first tier 1 tower will go the way of complexity, and Chessie will get some accelerated farm because of getting that last hit. He's up to Treadzakila now. He should be top in net worth, and in fact he is. But meanwhile, mid lane, Zeus is starting to eclipse that of Limp, who's had to be very careful because if he walks up, there's going to be Lumden on the Witch Doctor there with a cask. But here's the haste rune. Black's going to get caught. He's got that ultimate, but their lightning bolt comes to cask as well. They're going to still split. No, he'll back away. They will not dive the tower. So good lightning bolt and cask stops them from getting that kill.
That's perfect. If he got that split off, they could just keep diving and kill him. All they would have to worry about is like a vengeful TPing in, but a good counter gank from Lumden, just sitting behind Black, making sure he doesn't die. But oh, Pink all the way behind the tier 1.
Absolutely no vision of this little spot where he walked through, it looks like. They don't know that he's there. The bear is going to be coming in. They're going to go ahead and dive. There's the cask up. It's going to bounce between them. They haven't gotten the split off yet. There's going to be Ensnare coming through as well. Nope, now it comes out. There's the split off. Beautifully timed. They get the Savage Roar off, but this should still be a kill on Black, and it will be. The right click is there, and Lumdum is in trouble. He's out of mana. The Voodoo Restoration will not do much anymore, and he'll fall. He's down for 15. Bottom lane, meanwhile, they will try to go for the push on the bottom tier 1 tower, and they should get it. But this will mean that they'll lose some tower damage here on the tier 1 mid as well.
Yeah, and this is just perfect rotations again from the Dire side. And with it, Brax out, like, not being able to get 80 farm, especially versus Luna, there hasn't been any rotations from the Radiant side, like, at all, besides Lumden going middle. There's no pressure on anyone.
Complexity have a pretty good start. So what is Swoonle going to go? He's got 1,700 gold. Usually you just, like, buy an item, but I don't know. He's just saving up a lot of money.
Oh, he bought something.
What did he buy? Let me check.
Treads and Embracer.
Yeah. So he's not going phase drum, which is very common. We see a lot of that, but...
Oh, and look at... Wow. Chessie's gonna get it. Oh, my.
He got a double kill. He did go down before getting that kill on Brax, but the Eclipse comes out, and... I don't think he could be any happier. He's up to 1,000 gold now. He's got his bracelet already. Limp will salve up. Splitter will miss for Hanskin. It was a good attempt. He can't find it. He's level 5. He's got his level 3 Edict now. And Vengeful Spirit going down there before the Luna dying is a pretty big deal.
The fact that a carry just killed the other carry and the offlaner.
Yeah.
It's
pretty devastating.
Huge. Yeah, he's pretty farming. And he's going to have Drum and about 75 gold in the Luna. And they can just run at towers like they've been doing at a more accelerated rate.
Wow, it's like I've seen Complexity play before. It's like they've done this before. They just run at towers and they get team fights that go their way. It's kind of ridiculous, actually.
I mean, the thing with Complexity, you have to ban IO. I think you only get one ban because of that, because it's like you just have to ban it.
Mm-hmm.
And they know they're gonna play. They've been playing Leshrac literally every game almost.
Mm-hmm.
Brewmaster as well. It's really hard to ban versus someone you don't know what they're doing. It's just like the TI5 qualifiers that no one really expected them. And then once we saw like their first 2 games, we're like, wow, they're really good. And they look like they're back in shape, like their TI5 self.
Yeah, they look really good. They're gonna probably...
top lane Chessie.
Oh, Chessie can't afford to die here. Swap back in, and it looks like he will. There's gonna be a lot expended to try to bring him down. Almost getting Lumja with the right click. TP was a bit too far away. He was way too far in deep, and that's a big kill going the way of Shazam and the SVG. Get some revenge. While this is happening, they are gonna take that tier 1 tower down bottom, or at least put pressure on it. And this will provide the Blink Dagger coming up from the Brewmaster, so I guess Chessie's death is kind of a big deal, but I don't know.
And then 3 mana boots bought out by Shazam right there.
Yeah, that's a lot of Arcanes.
Yeah. And then the problem with, like, they just couldn't defend the tier 1 because they would have to have, like, at least 2 people down there, and then they could TP in, but They had to commit 3
Dire's
people
middle
top,
tower
and
is
they just
under
wouldn't be able to
attack.
make it in time. So another free tower for Cole. even
Oh,
though
they're going to go
I
for a
guess it
kill on
wasn't free.
SVG. Split Earth is going to hit. The Edict will fly through as well. He's got magic. He's going to try to TP out. The clap will come through, and he just goes down to the last tick of the Pulse Nova and Edict. Beautifully done from Hanskin, sitting in the tree line. That's another big kill. Sure, they lost Luna, but they get SVG in return. Tower will not be denied. Brax will get it, but can they get the bear? The glaive will not bounce, and Void could go for the Night Stalker. He can't quite find it, however. Okay, so how do you think this game is going, man? Like, SVG is doing okay, but Complexity clearly have, like, an early lead because of these towers. It's, what, a 3,000 net worth advantage? It looks pretty good for them.
Yeah, I think the fact that Panda has a 10-minute blink, the Luna is tank. He doesn't even have to. I mean, he's just been sitting top. He could just run with this team all middle lane. There's gonna back. Both teams have really strong fight. I don't think Complexity really wants to fight 5-on-5, even if they have the better one, because you never know with the cask bounce how it can turn a fight.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point. Not even that, cast bound. He doesn't have Death Ward. I would say Death Ward, but he doesn't have it. But when he does, that can also be part of it.
Yeah, never mind. Cole could actually just run him over until if Lumden gets a good cask and then Death Ward when he is 6. It could be rough, but Complexity is fine with just farming. I mean, I think they do have the better late game too, obviously, with the Luna, Brew, and Enchantress. Even their other twos, Lesh and Nightstar, can even just move into better items compared to like a Skywrath and Witch Doctor.
Yeah, they scale way better late game in terms of their supports. Brax, however, is getting farmed. He's starting to get towards that. What do I imagine to be a Midas? I mean, he's got the money for it now. He's clearly not buying it. Maybe he'll pick up a Maelstrom instead. He's about to get ganked, however. Or not. Somehow they don't know that he's there. Split Earth was about to go for Hanskin. If he maybe just used it, it would have been fine. I felt like he should have. That was a free kill that they kind of just missed because they didn't have vision, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah, even though their warding they're doing a little bit better on the vision on the map. They committed that gank, and I guess Brax did see him with their 1 Radiant ward there. I guess both teams have 2 up. And look, they're just standing right on top of the ward Z-Freak is. Wonder if he knows it's there.
Well, they haven't pinged it. That is a pretty good ward, too, even for the Radiant side. But look at this Dire Vision, though, for Complexity. This is something they do all the time, and not only them, but just a lot of teams in general, is just get this early ward up, and sometimes even earlier than what we've seen. You know, 13 minutes, not early enough to get that ward up, but they also put another ward here into the jungle towards that medium camp. Luna will pick up a Helm of the Dom next for her next item, and Complexity will try to just farm the map and control it better, as they'll do so by taking down this tier 1 tower.
Yep, and look at, I mean, Radiant's trying to push too, but they're going to be a little behind the time here. And Light Blue's already here, so they're already going to start TPing. Look at Gray's get TP'd to the back one, so their next TP on the tier 1 is going to be, they can't push it. Yeah.
They know.
Good play from Complexity.
Shazam have a pretty good understanding as to what's happening. They'll back away. When you say Gray, you mean the Brewmaster, right? Because that's what it used to be doing.
Yeah, my bad.
No, because I don't know what to call it ever. Is it olive?
I just call it Gray.
People call it olive. I call it vomit.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, it's like cyan gray maybe. Dude, if we're talking, I can't like stop drawing.
What?
Do you not see the drawing on the minimap?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, good. Well, I guess whatever.
There's the Zeus Soul coming out. This is a bad fight for Complexity. They only have 2 there, but the Pulse Nova will almost bring down Loomdon, but it is going to be ensnared that catches out Houndskin. And now they're going to turn their attention to Swindles, who's pretty fast. He's also got the Nature's Attendants and Untouchable, but that'll be that. Black going to get caught. Z-Freak going to go with the Void. Death Ward will fly out as well. There's going to be the Cyclone coming through. They pop the ultimate here in the mid lane. Z-Freak's low. And SVG will bring him down. I can see the drawing now. I know what you're talking about.
No, I just got it turned off now.
Okay.
Sorry, because that's my talk-to-speech key is control, so I just can't click on the minimap.
Just change your talk-to-speech. Just change your...
I can't, dude. It's either that or T, and I don't like when I'm casting because T changes the top left graph. It's the only thing I'm used to.
That sucks.
Ooh, bottom lane Brax, yeah. It's just Swindle versus Brax. No one's gonna die in that. They're just gonna annoy each other.
That Enchantress is pretty damn strong with the Dragon Lance and the Impetus, but there's no way he brings him down, you're right.
Well, that was I don't know, that was just a little thing. Brax canceled the attack on his bear, and Swindle threw out the deny attack on the Ursa, and Brax just got the kill because of the just that optimal play, you know?
All about that efficiency and optimization.
You know, Brax showing him, giving the Dota one. If people don't know, Brax has been one of the the Dota 1 pros. He goes back to Korok's crew. The Korok, Theben, and Brax trio was a pretty big deal in Dota 1.
Shout out to Korok.
Even if he is really young.
Blink, pin, pick up, limp. What else? Got?
Yeah, yikes.
Ogre Club. That's it. Okay, not bad.
Yeah, Handskin has his cloak. I don't think that'll be a casual one. I believe that'll turn into a Glimmer Cape, most likely.
Yeah, which we see on Leshrac. They've done it on all of their heroes in Leshrac so far, but there will be casual cloaks for the Dire team. I mean, there already is one for
there has
Swindles.
To be. The classic.
Head right into Roche. The Edict will go. Chessie with the Lunar Blessing will start hitting this bad boy down. They'll hit the Ogre Bruiser, tank it with 1400 HP. That should be the Helm of the Dom. I think that's the Helm of the Dom creep for Luna.
Yeah.
It's about to die, though.
Didn't he used to be called the Fire Ogre? Was that a copyright thing?
I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know about the creeps in Warcraft. I don't remember. That's the one thing I don't remember about.
Yeah. I mean, they'll be able to take this Roche. It's going slow, but with Radiant not showing any sign of it, they can just take it easily while the rest don't sit around it. It's going to be hard to defend top form, though, because they don't have anyone there yet, and I don't know if they can just straight up TP 5 people.
I mean, the tower's healthy enough that they could TP 5 people and get away with it, but they could also just give it away. There's the clap. Brax is going to try to go ahead and TP away. Oh, great Savage Roar, but it's not enough. They come through, they get off the stun with the Boulder Toss, and that is a dead Brax, which is pretty big. He's a very important key to the Shazam lineup, and every death going his way is that much more for Complexity to take over this game and get more map control. And you can see it, they're going to take the tier 2 tower off the back end of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because of course the one that can actually stun Brax TPing away is the one with spell immunity, so the Savage Roar not quite doing what he wanted it to.
Thank God for that, man. Savage Roar is strong enough. I don't think it needs to be any stronger. There's no reason it should
really does.
Spell immunity.
Look at that. They're just going the 15-20 minute push. We see a lot of it now.
Oh, great swap.
Though.
Limp's in trouble. He's dead for 45 seconds. That swap is at level 2. It must be because SVG is farming up. And now you've got it back. Complexity are not in any shape to fight. They want to take this tier 2 tower bottom, but they might need to be careful. You can see where Shazam are situating themselves. They'll pop off the concussive shot. Chess will back his way out. There's going to be a cast. They want to clear up this creep wave. They'll do so, and it looks like Complexity are making the back call. The only one nearby is going to be Swindle now, as he hit the tower a couple of times with his Dragonlance. He's going to get Wave of Tear. No swap available. It's on cooldown still for another 15 seconds, but good kill for Shazam.
Around, though.
I want to turn this. Can they turn this? They have Eclipse.
Yeah, they do have the Aegis, but I don't think they want to try to commit to it. And Black's had a quiet game, but he hasn't he hasn't got many kills, but he hasn't fed away his life that much, and he's just level 11, slowly catching up.
He's
done a good job with what he's had. Oh, and Swindle gets swamped.
Now there's the Magic Missile. He's on the other side of the tree line. They have the Wave of Terror to get some vision. The Zeusol will do the same as well. He's trying to heal up as best as possible. Arc Lightning, the last right click through Untouchable, will get the job done. But here we go. Complexity do want to fight. Drum Charge pop for both teams. Lucid Beam getting to get SVG. Chessie's trying to chase him down. The Eclipse will go. They need some vision. The jump in, the clap as well. Magic Missile. SVG will fall to Spirit Earth, and they will also lose that Witch Doctor. Everyone else will TP away except for Brax, who's pushing mid. But they're going to TP back and defend this, and everyone else can push towards this bottom lane. It looks like Chessie will do that, as of course the only one TPing back is Hanskin.
And it's interesting, he actually just kept the, didn't go for Maelstrom or the Mice, just kept the casual Gloves of Haste and went for Relic.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So I guess attack speed plus Radiance. That's not that bad. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I'm fine. In Dota 1, one of the biggest builds ever, because I don't know if it works in Dota 2 or people just realize that it's not good, was 6 Gloves of Haste Syllabear, because they all stacked. I don't know if it still does in Dota 2 or people just don't like buying it, but it was definitely interesting to see.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would do. When I first started playing Dota 1, I think I've told you this story before.
Hyperstones, you just stack those? Or
it wasn't even that. I bought Blades of Attack from the regular shop, and I'm just like, yeah, man, whatever. I just need damage. I was a sniper. I'm like, I totally just need damage. It's fine, right? That's how I win the game. I'm sitting in the basement with my friends at a LAN party, just like doing all this dumb shit when I first started playing Dota 1. It didn't get much better.
Oh, dude, that's the best times. You don't really, because you didn't care. Now when you lose a game, you're like, man, this sucks. Back then, you're like, oh, this is fun. Now you're like, I just lost the game. I hate myself.
Yeah, that is the most accurate representation of how I feel on a daily basis when it comes to Dota 2. It's like, wow, really? I just lost that Dota game because my team decided to pause as we were going to smoke up and our Earthshaker just AFK'd. Yeah, we lost the game. Great stuff. I'm still on that from yesterday, dude.
Yeah. Oh, I feel you. This is... I mean, Chessie's so far ahead in net worth right now, but only... I mean, it's 3,000, and the rest of the team, like, it's close between everyone else besides Chessie. One good team fight, Shazam could actually turn us around. They're only down 2 kills.
Yeah.
It is about 7,500 beer and sand gold, but that could be worse. Oh, and a swap coming out on Hanskin. He doesn't have the glimmer. He has a force type. It is up.
Death Ward, 2 soul. That's a lot committed for one goat, but...
That is, they have so much magic damage, especially with the silence from MSS. They do a lot of damage with that ancient seal. I'm assuming one of them is going to get a veil. That is a lot of extra damage.
They get a veil,
if it actually works out.
That's a lot more damage than you would anticipate. And so, Complexity not to be deterred once this tier 2 tower. They want to get the last outer tower. They're actually going to find Black. He's going to blink to the low ground. The ancient seal will come out, so no split or clap coming through for Brewmaster, who really wants this BKB, and I can understand why, especially after the last time he died. Will they continue the push? They've got double Alpha Wolf. Chessie still has that Aegis. They'll back up for now, and that'll be that.
Yeah, they might have if Hanskin didn't get out. They could just 5-on-5 fight him, but they're cool. I have free tower. We can go farm. We control the map right now.
There's the 8th lens for the Zeus.
Yeah, he went Dearly Blink, which is smart. It saved him from that last gank. And we do have the Radiance up on Brax. It's in his stash right now, so he's just waiting it out, and the Chicken's going somewhere else again.
Alright. This game's not over for Shazam by any stretch of the imagination, but Complexity continue to be in a good spot. If they can get this BKB for Limp and find another Aegis here when Roche is back up, they'll be in a good spot. They have the Manta, and if Luna gets farmed enough, she's almost impossible to deal with. Like, Godzilla Luna is a thing.
Yeah, but now they are giving Lumden looks like Emma. No, but both the supports actually on Shazam are reasonably farmed for them being in a losing game right now. I'm actually really surprised. Close to Ags on Lumden, closer than, well, most 5 supports.
He's doing alright, but MSS is the true support that is doing well.
Yeah, he's almost got mech.
Yeah, when he gets that...
Oh, he's gonna have mech after he kills that.
Yep. And that'll provide them some extra breathing room against Complexity's push lineup. But I don't imagine Complexity push without another Aegis here, because, like you talked about, this game is relatively close, and one lost team fight can change the complexion of the game. So you fight without that Aegis, and all of a sudden, you're in maybe a bad spot. Maybe they look for a pick off or 2, or they just wait it out until Roche is back up. They push out the waves, which are getting pushed top lane. There's a lot Complexity could do in the meantime.
Yeah, and Complexity's a little... I didn't realize 500 gold from a Night Stalker map hack. I didn't realize how close he was. They'll definitely just wait for the Roche, get his Ags, and they're in a good position.
Yeah, once they get that Ags, then they can start running around looking for kills with the Z-Freak up front. Give some excellent vision going to them. And we'll wait and see if that's going to be the case. He'll take out 2 creep waves and he'll have it, essentially. This one and then the next creep wave should give him his Aghanim Scepter.
BKB on Venge, so... Oh, BKB for... It's going to be interesting. We're probably going to see a swap on someone into an instant BKB, then into BKB jumps in. It's going to be... This next fight's probably going to be pretty more chaotic than normal.
I feel like the Luna's almost at that spot where she can right-click down some of these heroes, even through BKB. It's not going to be easy, but there's a definite possibility that SVG can go down just based on right-clicks. Force, they're going to try to find Brax. It's going to get silenced up. Great Savage Roar, but they still can find this kill. Brax is going to head into the tree line. Split Earth will stop the TP. The clap will go through. And everyone's running in to help him out, but he's going to fall nonetheless. Custom shot will go. Zeusel flies as well, but that's going to be that. Meanwhile, top lane, Z-Freak looking for a void. It's on cooldown. He went to do some work. He has picked up the X as well, but I don't know. This might be time. Meanwhile, Jesse walks right next to MSS. He pops the Eclipse, and MSS gets the mech off, and he does stay alive. And now the Mystic Flare and Jesse, Deathward, he'll fall. What a big pick coming out for Shazam. Jesse walks and tries to get to his team, but now the clap onto 3, trying to get a split off, has to pop the BKB. Now he will go for the split. Will they be able to find these kills? He's got Cyclone. He'll drop one up in the air. He's looking for SVG. Blacks will come through, and Lundum gets destroyed.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And that Shazam hates losing all those heroes, but it's gonna be really hard for Complexity to push because they had to use everything for it.
Yeah.
But I mean, they still win the fight. It just shows though that Luna, like with an Ancient Seal, because the Luna went Manta instead of BKB, she dies really fast out of position.
Yeah.
And you assume in 5-on-5 fights she'll be more near the back, let the Panda jump in, but running all alone, she's just gonna die instantly like that.
She needs a BKB, and even the biggest issue, she didn't get the Mantle off to deal with the Ancient Seal because she was stun locked, and after that it becomes easy. Meanwhile, Hanskin is going to pick up an Invis rune. They pick up a gem. That'll be for the Night Stalker. The Aghanims is now done for the Enchantress. Black is going to get spotted. They'll pick up some Arcane Boots, and we'll see if the Splitterth will go. The Edict as well. The Pulse Nova. Can he bring him down? And he's going to get swapped out, and now Hanskin will probably pay for his life. It was so close to getting that kill on Black, but a great play for SVG to be there to help out his comrade and keep him alive.
And they're good supporting from Lumden, good supporting from the carry SVG. Looking like more of a team than they ever did with their old members even. They move, I mean, it's a whole different play style. When you have Ritsu and Mason, you play a different game than when you have Lumden and Black, so
yeah,
makes sense.
It is way more about team play, I think, with this new Shazam.
Yeah.
There's the gem. It's going to go to the Night Stalker. Roach
is
back up, by the way.
And Vlad's gonna be on Lone Druid in about 300 gold. That's big. Just that extra armor in the fight, and Bear doing more damage. Look at this. They're not even scared to 5-on-5 fight right now.
They have a double damage rune on Vengeful Spirit, and I think that's why they're facilitating this push. No, back up now. Night Stalker's coming in from the backside. Z-Freak's looking for something. He'll find the Bear, but the rest of them are right behind the Bear. I don't know about this. This is kind of questionable. The Lucent Beam's going to go. I don't know if they can bring this down. Lightning Storm is going to fly. They might just leave this Bear to die. And Savage Roar gets off. It's a bit too late. They'll bring up the kill on the Bear, but they've got the resummon back in 13. Maybe they just go to Roche? Because that looks like what they're doing.
Yep, they should. And it should be pretty... I mean, Brax does have his... He's going to have the resummon in time, but maybe they don't see this... I think they should see this
Look
coming.
Look how far back they are. Do they have a smoke? No?
Maybe they thought Complexity was going to smoke run on, so it's going to be a free Roche now.
Yeah, this is... I don't know if they push up yet. I think you might wait for... What did Luna just buy? Oh, she's getting a BKB, which is the right choice. Zusult's going to come out, but it's going to be too late. Roche is already dead.
Roshan has fallen to the ground.
There it is. So just farm the BKB, I think, and then they can start pushing again.
Yeah, they might try to do a push with the Aegis, not BKB, but now it looks like, yeah, she's gonna farm around.
What did she just... She sold something. I think she sold her Aquila just to get the BKB
yeah, she sold
slot.
her Aquila, yeah.
So she's gonna have it now. It's about to fly out.
Yep, and there it is. Yeah, they're definitely just gonna push them. Well, we assume Complexity is really good at suffocating opponents. They've done. I mean, they did it versus DC in both their games last time. Like, they clearly have the lead, and me and you were like, man, they should just push, but they just meticulously play it, and I mean, they do a good job of it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the sign of a good team, I think, too. It's just making sure you choke out your opponent as best as possible and not overextend things. Which means they have to technically defend top, and I imagine that might be something they do here. Or they can force them all to TP back. We'll wait and see what the choice is for Complexity.
Really interesting. I don't know, a Luna versus a Bear base race kind of situation? That'll be interesting.
Yeah, he's got Demolish on the Bear, but the Luna's already doing a lot of damage to this tower. And they're not even at the tier 3 yet. Chessie is getting low. They need to maybe Nature's Tendency. The Mystic Flare's going to go. They don't want to use the Sages, but there's going to be Limp jumping in. BKB will finally get popped. The Death Ward will go, and now Lumden gets destroyed with the Eclipse following through. But top lane, the Rax is getting destroyed. They might lose Rax here. They have to TP back. If they're not doing it, Cliff will go. And this Rax is going to fall. Oh, no. They have to stay. They have to fight now. Rax for Rax trade. That's as good as it's going to get for Shazam. Lumden's going to have to buy back. Swindle's going to work. The cast will bounce through. Swap in. Pop the BKB. Chessie's in trouble. He's already used that Aegis. And now it is going to be Rax for Rax. They'll jump in. SVG's low. Pops the BKB and dies. He's got buyback and he might have to use it. Maybe not. Looks like Complexity will back away. What a play from Brax as well as the rest of Shazam for getting that Rax for Rax. But back we go. Black's in trouble. The last impetus hit will hit, and it's going to be a double kill for Swindle. 2 buybacks on those cores, but it looks like they will go back and defend. Somewhat happy with what they've accomplished. Complexity get caught with their pants down. They lose their Rax at that top lane.
Yeah, and they those Rax, I guess with the SVG and the Bear, they just push so fast with the Aura, Demolish, all the farm on Brax, and I think Shazam would have came out super ahead there, but a quick stunt from Handskin on the Lone Druid made it so he didn't TP back, and I think if Lone Druid was back in his base, they might have wiped Complexity, so
yeah, I was getting close.
Saved him there.
Yeah. Now, there are 2 tier 2 towers left for Shazam to go through if they want to try to pull that stunt again. Or they could just go for tier 4s, but I don't think that's going to be the case. And now we're going to wait even longer. But I don't know, because if Complexity waits even longer, then this bear is going to get even bigger. SVG is going to get even bigger. And they've already forced out a couple of buybacks. Maybe just the one, actually. It was just the one, but still. I don't know, man. What do you do here if you're Complexity?
I think they can just take the fight to him again. They got to do it before Brax gets like way more items, and he's getting an AC sooner. Maybe he goes for the Majol. I don't know. I think AC is probably the better option.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Because we did say, I mean, I don't know, this is close. We did say Cold the better lane game, but with a super farm bear, it could go either way with that Radiance miss chance being so high in an AoE.
Yeah.
Never know, dude. 10 attacks in a row and you win.
You get 30 entangles for your Spirit Bear, and all of a sudden, easy game.
I wonder how long Brax is going to have that clarity. He's had it all 31 minutes.
He's got to get that extra mana. Just like whenever, like in the last moment of the game.
Drawer.
Yeah, you need like a Savage Roar or a Battle Cry to win the game. You have to pop the Clarity. You're like 50 mana short. Time to pop the Clarity.
I wonder if in the lore, is Lone Druid when he's ulted, he looks like Ursa's brother. I think it's just this skin, though, or maybe it is.
That's the skin. I'm pretty sure that's the skin. Actually, that's just in general, I think. He looks like Ursa's brother.
Yeah, maybe he is. That'd be cool. There's like sub.
You know who would know?
If you say Slacks, I swear. Nah, I schooled him on lore. I don't know if you were there that night.
I mean, I don't know.
I destroyed him in Dota, and then he tried to bring up Warcraft lore. Trust me, Slacks had
I trust you on Warcraft lore. I don't trust you on Dota 2 lore, though. I trust Slacks more than you.
Oh, come on, dude. You're actually. If you're trying to hurt me, then you're doing a good job.
I'm sorry, fam. My bad.
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, both teams are they're like 5-man farming together, but not pushing. Oh, well, now that I say that, it looks like both teams are going to 5-man push different lanes.
It's like, alright, we're going to push bottom, you guys push mid. See you later. Satanic's done. Good luck fighting into us.
Oof. It's still just one root on the... If they do fight one root on the, like, BKB Luna, it's still just turn the fight.
This is such a sick idea. Did they do it under the ward? Oh my god, they did it under the Observer ward.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Brax started TPing. And look at that perfect TP out by Brax. They're gone.
That would have been a sick play had there not been a ward there. And Complexity are like, we miss everybody. Son of a bitch. They'll push our top, though.
These two wards don't look like... I love that ward that did see the smoke. I used to play someone. I mean, it sees 3 different ways, and it worked out perfectly. Who placed that? Was it Loomder?
That is the Loomden ward, yes.
Young Loomden.
Good ward. And they also had another one over here, so there's a good chance they would see it even over... Maybe not over here, but they might have...
And they just place those there. They know they're going to push bottom. It's so much harder to go through top as a Dire. So they just place towards bottom. Nope, there we go. Look at they knew.
Z-Freak has the gem. He's like, none of that bullshit. Get that crap out of there. Come on now.
I mean, they didn't. They just got them then, because you would have seen that before. That sucks. I mean, one miss smoke ganked when you're up this far isn't too bad, but that could have been really game-ending. And they are up 15,000. Yeah. It doesn't feel that much because the bear.
Yeah.
Bear does so much work to buildings.
I mean, like Luna does as much damage as this bear does. I feel like. But Limp's gonna get caught. Magic missile. Can they bring him down? Holy crap! Did he die fast? They're gonna swap and Swiddle. He'll pop the BKB. Here comes the Eclipse. They're gonna take a fight without it. Brax about to fall and will go down. Lumden might be next. That damage from the impetus going to work, and Chessie is just destroying the back line of Shazam. He's looking for another Lucid Beam. MSS takes an impetus hit. Triple kill for Chessie. And they don't even need Limp. They say, screw our Brewmaster. Our Luna is big enough, even without Eclipse, or rather Satanic, or the Manta style. And they're just going to go right into the base and take this next set of racks. MSS will buy back. SVG will have to do the same. Manta is used. Dear Lord. You bring down one, you have to use everything to do it. And then you lose the fight right after.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, and it's smart, Chessie. In that last fight, he was literally just saying, "Oh, they're gonna chase back."
This is a bad idea. I don't know if they should chase this. Chessie has a Satanic still. BKB is down. That's what he's kind of afraid of. If they can outlast this, they could go back in with the BKB and with Limp respawning in 5 seconds. He's in pain. He's like, "Listen, guys, I'm coming. Just stay alive," and they'll do just that. They won't get the tier 3 racks. SVG, I believe, was forced to buy back. He was. Alright. Game's not over yet, Grant.
Oh, yeah, this is Interesting, nothing really happens after, I mean, Lexi wins that fight, they just back up with the buyback, so maybe they'll just try to push again, or wait for that Roche. That... I'm just trying to think, I mean, what does Shazam do here? Brax died really early, he didn't even use his Savage Roar. I think Brax was really out of position, that hurt him. Like, he was the only one up that hill.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Brax.
Because that was a perfect pickup on the Brewmaster, and then a good ward by Loom, then it was taking down Swindle, and then Brax was like, oh, we took down that Brew, I'll just run up this hill and
I'll die.
Perfect team fight.
Yeah. Chessie's too strong, I think, at this point. Oh, he can't afford to get caught here. BKB's gonna go. He pops the Satanic already. Loom did, but there's the split, and now you've got to run if you're SVG and the rest of Shazam. The Bear missed the Savage Roar. He couldn't get it off in time. The right click, SVG doesn't have a blink. He'll maybe look for a TP. He doesn't have a TP. SVG doesn't have a TP. The Urn going through. The Zeus Ult will fly. Black will take down Hanskin, but they're going to chase right after Brax. SVG might leave him out to dry here. Z-Freak finds the Void. Magic Missile will fly through. The Lightning Bolt. Z-Freak pops the BKB. SVG is going to die back, and Chessie gets his mega skills free. Limb chasing after Blacks. Meanwhile, Brax will fall, dead for 64. And Chessie continue to chase after MSS, looking for that Lucid Beam. He's going to find it. He has no Ghost Scepter, he has no mobility item, and MSS about to fall as the Void comes through with the Silence. A double kill for Chessie. And with Roche up, he's going to take yet another Aegis form, and this should be close to the end of the game here.
Regeneration.
Yeah, but another fight, it looks like it's just like, oh man, they're going to win this fight again. They almost take down the Luna, and then just, I mean, perfect positioning from Cole, and they just turn the fight around again.
I was surprised Chessie popped that Satanic so early, but he clearly knew what he was doing. It was completely fine.
Yeah, I thought it was early, but yeah, it worked out. I think, I mean, the BKB Brew just TP's in, and that's just mayhem. Shazam's like, oh, we can't do anything against him, he's just gonna run at us, and they just try to run away.
Drum of Endurance picks up on the courier so that he can get, number one, a Butterfly, number two, the Aegis. He'll drop the TP scroll. Butterfly's been picked up, he'll try to do even more damage. He's not great at soloing Roche, but the rest of his team is coming. And they will grab this Roshan as well, as of course nobody is back up for Shazam yet. They will respawn Brax. He'll make his Bear. He's still trying to get to that AC. He was close. He was so close.
Now he's like almost 1.5k off. And now it doesn't really matter without Luna having a Butterfly. He needs that AC and the MKB, and that's just not going to happen.
Z-Freak will drop the Iron Talon, the Cheese in tow now. They'll try to push bottom and maybe end the game here. Meanwhile, top lane, Swindle's maybe not the best hero to go ahead and push out a creep wave of this magnitude, but I don't know if they want to send Chessie up there. And we'll see. The Huntress is going to head up top. Night Elf for life. Atos picked up. And the Veil of Discord.
There's the Veil.
It came a little bit later. Yeah, you're like, it's totally coming out. We're going to see a Veil of Discord. Nope. See you later. Get a Veil like 38 minutes in the game when it's almost over. And that could still be a game-winning item, even if it is this late. Obviously, there's a lot of BKBs to deal with, but still.
Yeah, and I mean, when the most farmed hero on the team is Hanskin with an Atos 4-staff Glimmer Cabian, you know you're doing pretty well.
Hanskin's, he's got a great game.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a couple of times, but...
That, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that TP?
Just that stop TP from Syllabear, and then he's always been in the right position to defend towers. Yeah, he's definitely, besides his music taste, like, he's definitely one of the best supports in NA now.
You leave ASAP Rocky alone.
I guess we'll call him NA. I'm sorry. I've considered them NA. They've lived here longer than Tinker did when they, so I'm cool with them.
They're in that Florida lifestyle in that beautiful team house.
I haven't even seen it. Is it gorgeous?
I have no idea. I haven't seen it either.
I assume it is. It's Florida.
I'm assuming it's gorgeous.
I'm more of a
well.
Cali over Florida, though. I don't like Florida.
Same. Florida's too fucking hot. That weather there is just, yeah. It's sticky.
And the humidity, I think.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Limp's gonna jump and clap. There's the split coming out as well. Savage Roar will go, but still, Limp is just trying to make room for Chessie, who will take down the tier 3. The Glyph will go. They're trying to micromanage as best as possible. You can't really lose Limp. He's in trouble. I think he already used that BKB. The Bear coming in. They'll drop the BKB for Chessie. The Eclipse will go. Bear number 1 now down. Rax is in trouble as well. Look at that Death Ward coming out. The BKB will not help you. The swap back. Siegfried pops the cheese, and now Shazam's XBG in trouble. Not dead just yet, but they're chasing after him. Great Zeus Ult coming through, and Chessie might lose this Aegis. He's going to Satanic up and just go to work with the right click, but he's still in trouble. He'll do his best to regen, but that is going to be the Aegis down, and he's in the base alone. And they actually brought 3 down, and might be a 4th here. Look at Chessie get destroyed. Ancient Seal, the right click, and a triple kill for MSS. 4 dead for Complexity. The only one living is Z-Freak.
Oh my, well at least they didn't lose the gem, that's one thing. They took the rack, so what, well no, they only took the melee, which I mean the best one. Jeez, if you hit enter, MSS just gained like 3k gold from that fight.
Yeah, he is 3k.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, he is 3k on him, dear god.
I mean, they obviously won the fight. They did lose the main racks, which hurts them, but I mean, Shazam's like, hey, we still got a chance. It's rough, but it's a chance.
They just try to take this fight now. Oh, they forced it the buyback on Luna. Dear God, if they can kill her, then this game gets hard.
Yeah, BKB and Satanic are both still up though. I mean, they're backups.
Black has Veil, man. It's frightening. You saw it work. Yeah, they popped the Veil right on Chessie as he respawned. He died instantly.
Yeah, it does. I think the thing is, Nightstalker's just gonna put his crippling fear on the bear, and they lose a lot of their pushing power. He's been doing that a bunch.
Yeah, that's a smart play.
Atos,
Slim's dead. Yeah, he's Savage Roar, well timed, but Chessie pops his BKB at the same time. They'll try to chase down a couple of extra heroes. Lucid Beam will find Brax. They have Atos in a couple of seconds. They have it now. The range is extraordinary. Probably could hit it from here, too. Brax is pretty speedy, but they'll get the Void off, and Brax will most certainly die. There's the Atos. Try to deny himself. Will not be so lucky, and Hansky will pick up the kill. He is dead for 71. And that should, I think, signal this Rax at least going down. It'll be tough with the Zeus ult coming back up, with it being up, but Limp might have to pop the split. He'll get it off. SPG will pop the BKB of his own. Chessy's going to chase him down. BKB about to wear out for Vengeful Spirit. Swap out. Blax blinks away as well. Great teamwork. The Cyclone will still go on to MSS. Not what they want. Black will be able to make it to the base. MSS will not be so lucky, and now they will head towards that top set of racks. Actually, they can't. It's backdoor protected. Maybe they can bring it down. They have plenty of damage, actually. Yeah, this is a dead Rax. Okay, good job.
That seems like an interesting, hey, we got the buyback from Luna. Let's keep pushing. It seems like they should. I think they should have just backed up there.
They have Satanic. They'll have to buy back on MSS, but still no Zeus for 20, or still no Brax for 23. Lumina gets destroyed by Swindle. The Zeus ult will fly. They will take down Limp. They'll take the Rage Rex. It's time to leave. Complexity can't afford to get caught. They've got swap back in 3 seconds. Chessie would be the ideal target. He'll pop the Eclipse. They'll turn the impetus damage on Black. They pop the Guardian Graves, but Black will be the first to fall. He has buyback. He also has a Bloodstone. He's got 30 seconds respawn, and now him and Brax are both alive. Complexity and Chessie will back up, but Chessie might have to pop the BKB. He doesn't have it. He's got Manta. He's got no Satanic. Z-Freak will martyr himself just for the rest of his team to get out alive. Chessie pops the Flutter. He's hightailing it out of dodge. Can he TP away in time? They're checking every nook and crevice, and they will not find him. Black was just about to go with the Lightning Bolt, and Chessie, the biggest target, will TP away. And maybe Hanskin and Swindle might get caught. It's going to be close. It looks like they'll both be able to make it away as well. And Complexity will take top racks. They'll take the bottom ranged racks. And from there, there's just one building left in the base besides the tier 4s that Complexity have to take.
And those tier 4s just took a lot of damage from middle creeps. But then again, the tier 4 on a Dire side surprisingly just took a lot of damage during that fight. Is it enough? Most likely not. But Shazam, once again, are they going to do one last death push? Are they going to commit for it?
I swear to God, this game has gone 40 minutes longer than it should have, but I might be wrong. If they win this game, it'll be a miracle.
Yeah. And so credit to Shazam. I think they've made not that many mistakes, but the mistakes they've made have been huge. Like, they overextended there. Brax losing his bear early game, and just big mistakes, but they're still in it because they haven't made that many.
There's no MKB coming out. There's no real way to deal with the Luna in terms of right-click. SVG had a great start, but he has fallen off considerably. I mean, he doesn't have much left in the tank. What about Roche? We have no idea. Honestly, no clue when Roche will respawn.
Yeah. And, I mean, of course, they did kill Z-Freak, so they got the gem. I mean, not the biggest thing, but hey, every little thing helps.
Very true.
And they do have the Witch Doctor Axe. So you never know. Like, so the perfect counter to an Enchantress.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, we've seen it work before. It's actually dominated with Enchantresses when you could drop that Witch Doctor ulti. Not to mention, it's good against everybody in this team. Obviously, Chessie has a lot of armor, but they're gonna find the bear. And he just summoned it back up, I think, here. No, he's got another resummon if he needs it. They'll pop the darkness up so Z-Freak will be able to get some vision. that's the wrong button. I think he spotted a couple of the heroes on the high ground there. Maybe Braxton.
Look at even. Yeah, it's just the Freak Sanj most likely going for the Halberd. They're just waiting for the Roche even too. The complexity doesn't take the big risk. They don't really have any reason to.
No, I mean they're in such a good position. All they need to do is get an Aegis and a cheese. And even if they lose the fight, there's a good chance they take the Mimic creeps, and at least a kill. And there's an even better chance they just win the fight overall because of how big Chessie is. I mean, he's got 5k gold. He can honestly, like, I don't know, he probably won't take Aegis if he gets another item, so he might just wait for the Aegis and then pick up another item on the courier. We'll see.
Yeah. Not to mention Swindle, just like we said yesterday, just quietly dominates the game. Look at his items.
Yeah.
That's just insane.
He's owning right now.
He always just sits below the radar and does his thing. That's a good leader. Make your players look better than you, and they'll be happy with your leader. So I'm sure John Madden said that or something.
Yeah. Maybe not John Madden. Maybe not so eloquently.
Maybe John Gruden.
Yeah, that sounds better. That sounds like something John Gruden would say. Shout out to Monday Night Football.
Yeah, shout out to the playoffs this week should be good, but
yeah, go Denver. Fucking New England.
Woo. And almost a butterfly on Vengeful, but I think the fight's gonna happen before she gets it, but maybe not. Back to the Roche looking, here we go, and respawn is in 1 minute 15, so it's the long one. That's good for Shazam, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it gets them more room to farm. They can keep their, but they're kind of afraid to go outside of the base. As I say that, though, they pick up a smoke, and SVG just walks straight down middle. It's like, what can I find here? That smoke actually was, they didn't just use it. That was a long smoke that just dissipated.
Yeah.
That's kind of strange. Whatever. Takes like 4 arc lightnings to clear out 1 mega creep wave.
It's rough.
There's that halberd you were talking about.
Zeus? Yeah. And that's huge even on, I mean, the BKB's already getting pretty low. Yeah, it's already 5-second on SVG. Use that on that, or you have a crippling fear for the bear. And then you just, Heaven's Halberd, SVG, and they have no damage, physical damage.
I think it might come down to actually stunning the Witch Doctor. Like, if he gets off a full duration Death Ward, that actually could win them the fight.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They're looking for, they probably put limps on Witch Doctor duty, I assume.
I would hope so. That's
the blink in BKB and ult, and hey, you gotta find him.
Cyclone or Boulder Toss him, one of the two.
Yeah. And without a Glimmer Cape, Shadow Blade, or even a BKB, it's just... Lumden's literally gonna have to somehow be a super ninja.
You know what we kind of forgot about is the fact that he dies in 3 hits every fight anyways. So it's not even like...
Yep.
I mean, he gets the Death Ward down. Unless he's in a miraculous position, he's gonna die in like 2 hits because of Chessie or something. He bought that.
And they have to back up because they know the bear. They know it's not just a Syllabear because they saw the non-broken sword above the bear's head, so they all rotate back knowing Syllabear's up there. Not just Radiant's pushing.
And some key...
Yeah, that's TP's out.
Some key placement.
That's a broken sword, right?
Yeah, it is.
Like above when the...
It is. Okay. I'm positive. I'd be very surprised if it isn't. I can't tell now, but we'll see in a second. Here.
What if it's like a broken dirk?
A dirk? Like a dagger?
Yeah. Yeah.
What does it matter? It's like the same thing, dude.
I mean, dude, yeah, okay, don't tell that to Action Slacks. His lore would be ruined.
His life would be ruined.
Oh, and okay. So, I mean, they are giving Shazam room to farm, and he's only 1,500 off from an MKB. Like, they're doing a good job keeping themselves in the game with the item choices, and they're not getting caught out now. I mean, they haven't really been caught out that much. It's only 31-20. It feels like it's been a more action-packed game. In 50 minutes, it really does, but I mean, they're not getting killed. That's good.
Brax will head to the top lane. They have that gem on him. And here's the Roche, and it's dead. And she's been picked up by Hans again. The Aegis picked up Chessie again as he drops his treads. And the courier will pick it up and probably go ahead and sell it real quick.
He can just buy back, sell treads, get another item. Chessie's farmed. It's going to be sore to deal with that. And the MKB isn't quite up on the Baron. They're just going to death push in.
What's the item for Chessie, by the way? What are you buying at? Well, hold that thought. They're going to kill Black. Black should not be out that far. That is the worst place to be, Black, and you are dead. You have no buyback. You're dead for 65. That's game losing right there, and they're going to chase even further on Illumden. He's probably going to fall as well. Look at that impetus coming in long range.
Yeah.
Holy crap. They'll buy back on the Witch Doctor. The tier 4 is getting insulted. They don't even want to go for that melee Rex down bottom. Glyph is up and ready. They'll use it just as these tier 4s are about to fall. Black does have his buyback. He just got it. BKB will go. Limp will jump in. He's going to try to corral all of them as Jesse will go to work on the Ancient. Limp will just back away. Death Ward going to work. Limp in trouble. So is Hanskin. He'll fall. The Eclipse will fly through. The Savage Roar comes out. And they might actually have to back. They will not get this Rax bottom lane. Hanskin in trouble. Pops the cheese in time. Splitters will fall only onto 1. They've lost 2. They did not get the Ancient, or rather, not, well, the Ancient as well as the Rax. Seafreak will TP out. Chessie TP's top lane to farm even further. That was an awkward fight.
Yeah, I think Limp was like, alright, I'll 1v5 met their Fountain with my ult, with my BKB, and you guys just take the Rax, and then they like tried to do some weird fight and just got swapped into the Fountain. A good death ward by Lumden. Keeps him in the game again. They
can do that same exact thing in 36 seconds. Did he even get off the primal split? I don't think he did. If he did, it's very short cooldown.
It was interesting. He BKB'd, and then he just threw out a Drunken Haze and right-clicked, and then he died without ulting.
So they could just do that exact same thing, except for Chessie actually hitting the base next time.
Yeah, Chessie still has the Aegis. They did use the cheese on Lash.
Oh god,
so
this is it. This is the death push for Shazam. They have to come up big here. 6 seconds. They have the Glyph obviously on the Radiant Team, and at that point there will be Limp back up, and Hanskin will be shortly thereafter. Chessie will pop the Satanic. He pops the BKB. He's going to go to work, and he's actually taking a bit of damage to Death Ward. But there we go. There's going to be the Cyclone. That'll be up onto Lumden, and now they're going to work. Look at that impetus damage. Chessie trying to right-click. He still has the Aegis. He will fall, but that is a dead SVG. He'll buy back. Brax will fall to the impetus as well. He's dead for 80. He'll probably buy back. Chessie will continue to go to work. Satanic back up at 13. They're trying to chase after MSS, and they'll find him with the Cyclone. That'll be a fourth hero dead, rather. Zeusot will fly. MSS will get caught. Black is looking for a Swindle, and he'll find him as well. So they actually lost 2 heroes at the end of that. All things considered, not a bad fight for Shazam, but everybody's buying back now. Complexity want to end this game. They're going to try to do it as quickly as possible. They'll TP in mid, and it's down mid we go.
Bear does have buyback, though, so they're going to have one last fight. No, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, the one last fight. Chessie will be one of the few that does not have, or does have buyback. Him and Limp, 2 of the biggest heroes in Complexity's squad. Buyback from MSS. Here we go. They're going to go for the Rex bottom. Glyph's not available. Chessie's going to get caught. He'll pop the BKB. He's got a Moon Shard. SVG in trouble. Pops the Manta style. Satanic not going just yet for Chessie. He pops it up. The Bear in trouble. Just summon. It's down for 90 seconds. And now Chessie getting destroyed from that Ancient Seal. The Glimmer Cape will keep him alive. They'll back away. And Megas will go for Complexity.
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
That was the play. There you go. Just take that. Now even the simplest mistake and Radiant wins. Their last fight wasn't as smart, not taking the last Rax, but they're like, alright, we're not playing around no more.
Oh, this is sketchy. Look at this play. Look at where Complexity are. They're going to find Black or SVG. Does he have BKB? He does. He'll pop it. The impetus going to work. And he's going to fall to the last right click. The Death Ward comes out as well. Doing some work, but gets canceled in the end. And Limp will jump in. The split will come through. Lumden will go down. Double kill for Swindle. He's carrying the end of this game. And GG is finally called after 53 minutes. Complexity will win the first game.
Victory.
Yeah, that was good. I think the most underlooked thing was every time that Bear they went to push, Z-Freak was there to just crippling fear the Bear, and the Bear couldn't do damage to the tower. It was just missing every attack. It's actually, yeah, it was really smart.
That was a close game. Lumden, the only one with more than 8 deaths this entire game. With him sitting at 12, obviously this game wasn't his fault, but everybody played so well. Complexity, they just outfarmed. They played a little bit better than Shazam. Shazam made a little too many mistakes. Brax getting caught out a few too many times. But it was still close nonetheless. It was a lot closer than I think you and I thought, Grant, at the end of the day there.
Yeah, definitely was. I think Cole made a few, just like Shazam, they overextended a few times. Cole made a few late game mistakes in their pushes, and it helped Shazam get back in it. They played it smart, and then, I mean, at the end of the day, Complexity was up almost 20,000 the last 20 minutes. They just couldn't quite seal the deal.
With that, we will have to wait and see what this last game brings for us. As Complexity Gaming will take, well, maybe not last game, I should say, this last series will bring for us. Game number 2 is about to come up, and that could be the last game of the evening. I've already casted 8 games today, and our 9th is coming right around the corner. Of course, this is Canada Cup over on moonducktv. Make sure you guys give us a follow over at Dota 2 Canada, at moonducktv on Twitter, at mockdota for myself, at Grant for Grant, at lurkaderp for Lurka on stats. With that, we'll take a break. No post-game report tonight. We're going to go ahead and jump right into game number 2 as soon as this bad boy commercial gets over. So we'll take a quick break. We'll jump into game number 2. Stick around, everybody. We'll see you guys soon.